Hey everybody, it's Brandy from Marijuana. Today we're going to do a 7-card general read. If it resonates with you, that's great. If not, don't try to make it fit. So the positions will be what this card represents, your state of mind. This card represents your difficulties is number 2. Number 3 is the card deals with career and communication. 4 card represents romance and emotional relationships. 5 deals with the home and family life or matters. 6, the card represents unconscious foundations. And last but not least, number 7, the card reveals your future and possible outcomes. So I'm just shuffling these up. Seems a little sticky today, so we'll see what happens, okay? I hope everybody is doing well. Thank you for tuning in. If you like some of my readings, don't forget to subscribe and hit that little bell thing in the settings, and then you can whether you want it personalized or all of them or whatever. I can only listen to myself talk for so long, so I don't blame you. Some days videos are long, other days not so much. But anyway, so I'm just shuffling these up right quick. All right. One final shuffle, then we'll cut the deck. Oh, and I'm using the Housewife Tarot. And I write on all my cards. See, you can buy cards with them already on, but I like to write them, even though you use your intuition. Just a tidbit for people that are just starting out. We're not going to use those. Okay, stick those back in there. Okay, then we'll cut them. All right, card represents your state of mind. So, oh boy, 9 of Swords. Somebody is obsessed about a situation. There's a lot of concern, failure, heartache. Someone is angry. Someone is like reliving the past type of thing. So you have these obsessive thoughts going on. That's what it is. That sucks. So it has to do with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Somebody is avoiding a situation, maybe like in your head, because this is your state of mind. So maybe you're avoiding somebody or something. All right. Anxiety, pondering. Let's see what this next card has to say, because this one has to do with what this card represents. Difficulties. Another Swords. This is 8 of Swords. So these are big decisions, like cutthroat type things, self-limitations. So maybe you're stuck in your head from the past, like before you couldn't do something for whatever reason, and you're starting to get back in that place again. You know, it's just rough. Sorry, somebody was texting me, my bestie. So somebody's trying to get over something from the past. Somebody is like a pessimist. They're not an optimist. They're feeling like that because they can't control whatever's going on. They're having a hard time with it. They're getting over themselves. Maybe they're being too cautious. All right. The 3rd card deals with your career and communications. And look, you got, and is actually in the reversal position. Excuse me, my allergies. Queen of Wands. So somebody in the with their career and communications is very deceitful, abusive in their power. They always have to have last word type thing. Very cutthroat. They're shameless. They don't give a fuck. They're fake. They're false. They misrepresent themselves in others. All right, in your career and communications, that's not good. Backstabbing, impatience, fake people, blah 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 blah. And then this is the 4th card. So your 4th card represents the romance and emotional issues. So partnerships, you're not aligned with your spouse or your best friend. The best interest is not that good. There might be some kind of separation or divorce going on. It's just a negative, vicious cycle. It's continuing. Just problems with singles, possible issue like drama, working together. You need to work together and not against each other is basically what the universe is saying. You just got a lot of things going on with the romance and emotional relationships. You're just not aligned. Just it's not good. Divorce, separation. Even if you're not separated and you're still living in the same house, it's not aligned. All right, number 5 deals with home and family matters. Again, another reversal. And this is the 7 of Cups. So somebody is working on settling something, the conclusion of some situation within the family and home matters. It's like you made your bed and now you have to lay in it type thing. So you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. You get what you put out. Things like that. You made your bed, now you gotta lay in it. You made a choice, or you need to make a choice. You know, maybe you did something wrong, because if the partnership and whatnot is not aligned, and then you have, you know, the 7 of Cups. It has to do with the way you're communicating within that relationship. Someone's not being heard, or if they're being heard, they're not being heard the right way. They're misspeaking, or someone else misheard, but that's because of the person talking. So, I don't know about that. Number 6, this card represents your unconscious foundation. Another fucking reversal. You know, they're not bad, but you're feeling like inward. You're being selfish right now. Cheap. You know, cheap with your love, cheap with your intelligence, your emotions. It's like you're holding back. You're feeling empty, lost, secluded. But this has to do with you, though. That don't make sense to me. 6. So, unconscious foundation. Are you showing off? Like, okay, so like you act one way in public, but then you're totally different when you're at home. Like it's vice versa. Like you're an asshole at home, but you're this great person out in public. Or you are an asshole out in public, but you're a nice guy or a nice chick indoors, you know, behind closed doors. I get that part, but when you're showing off, it's fake. That's not the real you. So people like this fake you. They don't like the real you, because you don't like yourself. So how can somebody else like you? That's not my concern. That's for you to deal with. But it looks like with all these cups, there's definitely a lot of thinking going on with the swords, okay? And then the hard work part of it, you're just being a manipulator, all right? Or you're letting others manipulate you. Then you have with your, you know, your cups, you're having not feeling loved, unwanted, selfish, greedy, needy, just emptiness. All right, so the final card for this draw, 7th position, another reversal. This card reveals a possible outcome. If you reach out and ask for help or assistance, maybe you are an alcoholic and you're seeking rehab, do it. You could be receiving payback for something that you did. We just talked about it. It's karma. You reap what you sow. You made your bed, now you gotta lie in it. So maybe you did something messed up and you're willing to suffer the consequences, or, you know, the ramifications of what you did wrong in the past. But you need to stop being codependent on others, because it's not another's place to make you feel a certain kind of way. Only you can feel that certain kind of way. But that's all I got for you guys today. It was pretty short and sweet, under 10 minutes, 7-card draw. So, hey, my friends will be proud. All right, y'all, well, that's all I got for you today. So, you know what to do. If you're interested, subscribe, like, share, blah, 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 blah. Hit subscribe. You know how to get a hold of me. Deuces.